Okay. We just went through the transition of Never Island into Island. So we've returned to the past, basically. So if I go check extra, so I have it as dinner instead of dinner. This is much cuter to me. There's only a few different scenes. Okay, so there's not much difference, I think. Now we've unlocked all of these. Sick. We've got... Is there gonna be another... Nah, I don't think there's room for another category. Yeah. Oh, let's keep it all small. What if you click on it? Sick. No. I'm just looking at all these. This one. That's not. Huh? This is quite sad. I thought that was like the end. I'm like, oh, okay, we died? Wait, what? I'm confused. Apparently not. This scene. Heartbreaking. Okay, let's get into it. Oh wait, I was meant to... Okay, you know, since we have the choice to jump, let's just do that instead. You meant to click start, not continue, but like... Hello? Oh god, thought it crashed. Okay, yeah, that did nothing. Stop. No, I'm not waiting. In the beginning, there was a sound. A monotonous sound that echoes over and over. It's somewhat mechanical, yet tender, like the rocking of a cradle. This is like when you first start Island. Like, I didn't get to record that, because, I just kinda like split off from the dinner part, but you should, I think it replays it. The breath of the planet, of a body that came into being over the course of many millions, many thousands, millions of years. Back then, when we didn't yet know how vast and how deep the world was. Yeah, I was confused when I first read this, but now I think I get it. We walked together on the beach. We ate shaved ice together, listening to the thin tinkling of the wind chimes. We talked about our dreams for the future, sat together on top of that little bed. We thought that scorching summer would last forever. That's right, I heard this same sound that's day 2. I wish I could be surrounded by it forever. Forever. And ever. Shut up, wallpaper engine. PowerPoint. No, I can't just stay here. There's something that I have to do. Something to restore this sound. Something in order to save that girl. That's why I need to stand up now. Even if my body crumbles to dust or my soul fades away, I need to stand up. However, I don't remember a thing. I wonder why. Where am I? What year is it? I don't even know who I am. My head feels fuzzy, like I've just awoken from a long dream. It seems like this is one moment in all the time I have left. The cycle's about to come to a close again. Yet, I'm completely clueless. Somebody, anybody, please tell me who on earth I actually am.
やっと会えたね。
Yeah, that voice does not sound like Dinne. Now that I've listened to it, it does not sound like it. Maybe it doesn't... Whatever. I'm overthinking. A clear, crisp voice. And then, another sound reaches my ears.
知ってるよ。長い旅を続けてきたんだよね。
I think I know who it is, but like, maybe? I'm pretty sure I know, but I'm not gonna say it. This is nostalgic. How many days has it been? How many years? How many tens of thousands of years? Anyway, I'm sure I've heard this voice before. This girl. Her name was...
いいんだよ。無理して思い出さなくても。
Okay, so this whole thing is just replaying the whole beginning of Island, like when you first beat up the game.
生きてるといろんなことが
Do we have to replay it all, but like with the slightest changes in it? Maybe.
楽しいことだけじゃない。辛いことも悲しいこともいっぱい。わかるよ。私もそうだったから。だけどね、もう全部忘れていいんだよ。だってこの島は楽園だから。
Paradise? Does that mean there's nothing left for me to do? Am I being allowed an escape from the endless cycle in which I'm stuck?
だからここで生きて、そして死んで、そうすれば辛いことも悲しいこともないから。
I look up, and when I do, I see...
おかえりなさい、せつな。
Huh? Shut up, phone. That girl, wearing the same smile as always. Maybe I'm just imagining things. Ine? Huh? Huh? Oh, okay, guess not.
こっち来てみろよ。うわ、なんだこれ。
He's got a powder!
生きてるのかな。棒でつついてみようぜ。やめようよ。中からウジ虫が出てくるかも。お前怖いのか？だってこれ人間だよね。島の人かな。外の人間かな。それともまさか暴流島から。
Ah.
少なくとも人形には見えないよな。つついてみりゃわかるさ。
ん？
動かないな。やっぱ死んでんのか？
That kind of hurts.
よし、蹴って上向かせてみるか。
Hey. What do you think you're doing, you little brats? I was gonna say you little shits. Yeah. Oh, a clear blue sky greets me when I look up. And wow, a deep blue ocean, reaching as far as the eye can see. Whoa, what a beautiful world I live in. Wait, where am I? Why am I butt naked? And what's with these kids? They seem scared out of their wits. Hey, you.
なんだよ。
There's a ton of things I want to know. I mean, I don't remember anything. How should I even refer to myself? Well, whatever. The first thing I really ought to ask is... Are there any girls around here? I wonder why I asked them something like that. I'm pretty sure I saw a girl though, calling out to me, ever so gently, while I was lying here on the beach. I'm looking for this really cute girl. A real angel. The boys shake their heads so vigorously that it almost whips up a breeze. I see. Never mind then. At my dismissal, the 3 kids scatter like roaches. I don't bite or anything. This is kinda depressing. No, I don't have the time to be moping around. It's scorching out here. I really mustn't let the heat get to me either. Anyway, what should I do now? I look around and take in my surroundings. The white sand of the beach shimmers dazzling in the sunlight. I guess it's summer. And based on the kids' conversation, it seems like I'm on an island. It's incredibly hot and humid, so I'm assuming I must be somewhere in the tropics. In other words, paradise? That's about as much as I can conclude from my current circumstances. The island doesn't appear to be deserted, at least. I should go and find a town. Whoops. If I wander around town with everything hanging free like this, I'll be busted for indecent exposure. Is there anything I can use to cover myself? There's a shiny object lying at my feet. It sparkles like a gem, like a piece of amber, encasing someone's memories of the past. That's oddly specific, Setsuna. A CD? The one Dine left us. Why is there a CD lying on the beach? Oh well, it'll do. Alright, let's go. I head off, the CD held between my legs.
で、どういうことなの君?
Okay, yeah, that's meant to be a video, but I don't know what's wrong with mine, so... what I'm gonna do is, like, when I get to editing the video, I am going to grab the video, if I can somehow get it to work, and then, oh yeah, before, the first time it worked, and then, it kind of went black halfway, and I don't know. Probably need to reinstall it. But like, I'll probably edit it so you can see it, so I'll probably slap that in somewhere. I'll probably, you know, I'll just cut out my speech in the black thing. I'll just go to it, and I'll just cut it, and then you can just play it there, and then go back to the scene, so like, you know, so you get the full experience, you know? Hold on, I'll be right back. I'll just check if that's the case for the Never Island, like when you first go into Never Island. I'm gonna just check if that's the case as well. Right, just in case. Okay, yeah, I just checked. Both the Never Island and the island both have opening sequences. So, yeah, the Never Island one, yeah, have fun. That one's just gonna stay black because it's already uploaded. I'm not gonna re-upload it. I'm too lazy. So I think I'll just stick with it for the island because, sorry. Whatever. I already explained. Like I said, I found the CD on the beach. I didn't steal it or anything.
もう CD はいいよ。なんであんな格好でうろついてたのかって聞いてるの。
I covered myself up, so it shouldn't be a problem.
そういう問題じゃなくてね。
Oh, is that what you're worried about? CDs are 12 centimeters in diameter, meaning unfortunately that I'm even smaller than that. But that'd still make me more or less average, don't you think?
残念だけどこれシングル CD だからね。
A CD single? What's that?
一回り小さな CD のこと。ちなみに直径は8センチ。
8 centimeters? Isn't that a bit too small?
知らないよ。
But wait, it grows bigger when you actually want to use it, doesn't it? In that case, I don't need to worry. Nice if that's not. What's he sighing about? I'm trying to be frank and open with him, so that's what's with this stilted conversation? It's strange. I feel almost like I've wandered into some foreign country. Is this really Japan?
それはこっちのセリフ。君、本当に日本人なの？身分証は？
Do I look like I've got ID on me? I don't even have clothes.
出身は？
No idea.
名前は？
Don't remember.
年齢は？
Oh, I was wondering about that myself actually. Do you have a mirror? It's me who ought to be sighing like that. Honestly, why did things have to turn out like this? I was lucky enough to find my way into town, but all of the people fleeing at the sight of me caused such a ruckus that I ended up here at the police station in the space of just 5 minutes. Though he was nice enough to lend me some clothes for some reason, this officer just won't let me go. While he's been peppering me with questions, the sky outside is darkened to a deep crimson.
ほら、鏡。
Peering to the mirror he hands me, I see only the face of a strange man, lit by the rays of a setting sun. So this is what I look like. Not bad, above average at least, about 5.3 perhaps. Maybe even a 5.8 if I got a haircut and had a good shave. As for my age, let's see, I think I pass for a 20-year-old.
私に聞かれても困るよ。
Just don't arrest me if you catch me with some booze.
それ以前に不審者として連行されてきたんだけどね、君は。
I'm not suspicious at all. Go ahead, ask me anything.
じゃあ、この島には何のために来たの？
Dunno, sightseeing perhaps?
ここ数年、観光客が訪れたことはないね。
It's such a beautiful spot though. How isolated are we out here? Wait, why did I pause? Anyways, the playthrough I was watching to get my information, like videos, because something's wrong with mine. So they stopped after you transfer to island. So I'm just checking because I have no idea how this goes. So like I'm gonna see if there's any other person. Okay, some other guy, thank you. This is a walkthrough ending, no commentary. Oh, this guy did no commentary. The other one had like commentary, so like this guy does a lot of non-commentary stuff. It's kinda useful. You found it? Okay, so different stuff does happen. You just have to play through this. Okay. So, you know, just because I'm an asshole and I can't be bothered reading through all this again. Actually, no, screw it. Let's just do it. I don't care. No, wait. I feel like I came here with more important purpose in mind. I wonder why. It's on the tip of my tongue. I think it involved saying something? Saving something? What was it? It's something I've always carried with me. Something so obvious that I'm forgetting it is my greatest fear. An irreplaceable treasure. As I'm trying to remember, I noticed a poster on the wall. There are no passengers on spaceship Earth. We are all crew. Maybe saving the world?
病院紹介しようか
No, I remember it very clearly now. I came here to keep the world from falling into the clutches of evil.
どこから ?M78 星雲
Could you stop joking around? Let's just keep things grounded, okay?
だからこれもこっちのセリフ君のこれまでの話を総合するとこうなる君は記憶喪失になってこの島に流れ着いたおそらく近海で海難事故にでもあったんだろうまだ報告は入ってきてないけどね
Well, I suppose that's a logical conclusion. So, in other words, I survived an assassination attempt while on the way to this island, on a mission that will determine the fate of the world. They must have tried to make it look like an accident.
だからどうしてそういう話になるのかなそれは失った記憶を補填しようとして脳が作り出した幻想だよ
Fantasy? He's probably right. Maybe I was just caught up in some incident at sea. Maybe I am just an ordinary human being. But if I am powerless to resist my destiny, am I going to be able to save that girl? I think before it didn't have a flashback. And the same with the dinner, you know, saying, you've come here. There was no picture? Okay, so yeah, definitely. Wait, which girl?
何にせよここじゃ手に負えないね本土に引き渡す手はずを整えようかきっとそれが君のためにもなる
No. There's a reason that I need to stay here. There's something I have to do. A mission I need to carry out. If I don't, a great tragedy will befall us, and this world will come to ruin. And I won't be able to save that girl. Though I still can't remember her name. There's a newspaper spread out on the top of the desk. My eyes are drawn to it. 4 still missing after campsite flooding. The date, August 15th, 1999. 1999? Is this today's newspaper?
もしかして記憶の中の日付と違う
No, it's not.
ならそれが君が事故に遭った日なのかもしれないね何日前なの
No, it's not that. It's an altogether different issue. That number's too low. To me, the date on the newspaper is very clearly from the past. And not just from a few days or even a few months ago. The year 1999. Reading that makes me feel really nostalgic. There's only one conclusion to draw. I'm from the future.
大丈夫本土の病院は大きいから
Okay, so since you're replaying this, you get context, like why it would say this and that. You're getting context. Okay, cool. He gives me a look of pity. I just revealed the shocking truth about myself. Why isn't he excited to hear the rest of my story? It's like episode 1, a visitor from the future. Eye Rangers.
とりあえず今夜はここに泊まって
Eye Rangers
住民が
reboot.
怯えるから出歩かないようにね
Thanks, you're a pretty nice guy. Wait, am I being taken into detention? I'm a hero. I've come from the future to save the world, you know. Don't you care about the fate of humanity? This police officer has obviously been lulled into a false sense of security, working this beat. I guess it's my job to teach him.
そんなことは断じて許されん
Yeah, just like that. Wait, who was that? I turn around. There's a man standing imposingly in the doorway.
クルツ町長
The officer stands bolt right up and salutes our visitor. The mayor, huh? He looks like he's been a lot more understanding than this petty cop.
さっきから聞いていれば、この男を拘留するだのなんだのと。
Yeah, well said, Mr. Mayor.
警察の職分は人々を守り助けることであろうが。
That's right. You're the best, Mr. Mayor.
こんな不審者は即刻島から追放だ。
What was that?
しかし遭難者の可能性もあることですし
That's right. Tell him who's boss.
まずは本署に応援を頼みきちんとした手順を踏んでから
本土の連中なんかにずかずかとやってこられてたまるか。
Yeah, the thing is, I don't remember any of this. This is a like new, but it's kind of with blue text. Okay.
幸い今なら夜の定期船に間に合う。こんな男をさっさと本土に送り返してこい。
そのためにも最低限の書類は準備しませんと。
のしでも巻いておけば十分だろうが。
それに船長の許可だって。
その時はうちの船を出すまでだ。
The two men continue their heated conversation. I'm totally helpless, unable to get a single word in edgewise. The wind chimes announce the arrival of midsummer, but this is far from paradise. A mere look at the harbor at this time of night would be enough to put any visitor in a gloomy mood. The soothing sound of the waves that I've been listening to at the beach is transformed into a harsh, artificial noise as the surf slams against the concrete. The fishing boats finished with work for the day look almost like a fleet of ghost ships. And worst of all, my hands are tied tightly behind my back with a thick length of twine. A salty breeze stings my eyes.
乗船許可を取ってきてやったぞ。ただし貯蔵室だがな。
The mayor points at the only ship whose engine is running. When he mentioned a ferry, I expected a large passenger vessel, but this is just a normal fishing boat. Hey, do I look like a fish to you?
身元不明の不審者を乗せてやると言っているんだ。ありがたいと思え。
A shady guy, huh? Well, I guess that's fair enough. I don't even know my own name or why I'm here. But I am here. I may still be completely useless, clueless, but I can hold on to that fact at least. Can't you at least let me stay here until tomorrow? Maybe I'll have remembered something by then. I don't think I washed up here by pure coincidence. I'm sure that someone on this island is waiting for me. I feel like I'll remember as soon as I see her face or hear her name.
かつてお前のような奴がこの島に来たことがある。奴はこの島に災いをもたらした。あいつをかくまったことは間違いだったんだ。もう二度と間違いは繰り返させない。
You're wrong. I'd never do...
いいか。ここは小さな島だ。よそ者は良くも悪くも島を変えていく。私たちは変わることなど望んでいないのだよ。
I don't get it. I mean, if you don't change...
たとえ、それが滅びの道だとしてもな。
In that case, I want to change everything. And through that change, I'll save the world. Though, I haven't got the slightest clue where to start. I don't even know if I have the power to change things myself.
残念だが、君に協力することはできない。だが本土の人間なら君を受け入れてくれるだろう。
Does everyone on the island feel the same way? Are his views really representative? Don't they want any help? Don't they want a future? In that case, I don't have any reason to stay here. Alright. I understand when I'm not welcome. I'll take my leave. I'm not a little kid. There's no need to throw a tantrum over this. But don't think you're rid of me that easily. Even if I leave, I'm sure another guy or two like me will wash up here. And when they do...
ふざけてないでさっさと行け!
If I do save the rest of the world, this island can suck it. Idiot. Moron. Fuck. Ow. It stinks of fish. I'm practically thrown headfirst into the boat's hold. It's hell. The hot and humid air is putrid with the stench of fish. Doesn't seem like the boat's been used for fishing in a long time, but the smell's totally permitted to hold. Permeated of a hold. The only source of light is a small bulb overhead, and naturally, there's nowhere to sit down properly either. I wonder how long it takes to get to the mainland. I look up to the heavens through the square hatch in the ceiling. The sky is shimmering like nothing else. It's as though the stars might come raining down at any moment. Freedom. If this were a movie, this is the part where the hero would show up and peek his head through the hatch. Sorry to leave you waiting. I'm here now. Everything's going to be okay. Something like that anyway.
いいか。おとなしくしてるんだぞ。
But the only soul out there is this big bully of a mayor. He slams the hatch shut, and my last hope vanishes. Oh well, I guess I'll go sit in the corner now. Okay. Because of separate routes, what I'm going to do is eventually there will be a full playlist of Island going in order from what I played it in, having Karen, Sara, Summer, Midsummer, and Winter, having all those routes like in order. So in order I would have played it, so it would go this. So what I'm gonna do is I can either just put this on without needing to do it again, which I'm gonna do for this one. Do that. Karin and Sara, I have to record those, starting it from the choice making of where you split into the routes, and then basically I'm gonna have it split off into the two routes. I'll put it as Karin's route, then Sara's route after that, and then because I did all the endings as well, so I might as well just pick all of them. And then I'll have separate ones of which ones you get. So like all the bad endings and the good ending, bad endings, good ending, bad endings, good ending in like the same category where it fits. It's like dinner route. What? Dinner route, Karen route, Sara route. There will be 3 separate routes. And is there another bad ending? I have no idea. But that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah. I'll just have to curl up into the tight little ball and shiver through the night like a wet dog. Also, for those who, since this is technically the first video of Island, none of this will make sense, but, don't you worry, little mind about that. Just know that this is technically not the first video, but it also is. Yeah, just know that, because backtracking like a god. I'll try to play through. Really? Oh well. It's hopeless. But when I moved to sit down between a pair of crates, I hear a curious noise coming from just beneath my ass. Definitely wasn't a fart though. I don't think my farts sound that cute. I reckon they'd be real rippers. In which case... It's the girl snoring. What's she doing here? Immediately, my grey matter starts churning. This is bad. Just what sort of island is this? The reason they're so hostile towards outsiders is clear as day now. Human trafficking. They must ship young girls off to the mainland like this every night. They probably get brought up by the major political figures and other big shots. And it's easy enough to imagine what happens to the girls once they're in their hands. They're no doubt subject to all kinds of degrading treatment though. The details are probably best left unsaid. I can't allow that to happen. I'm going to save this girl. Sorry to leave you waiting. I'm here now. Everything's going to be okay. She's fast asleep. She's probably been drugged, the poor thing. Her mom tricked her on board, huh? That's just awful. Damn it, what should I do? My hands are still tied behind my back. If I raise my voice, the people on deck are going to hear. I've got no choice. I unleash my secret technique and give her a quick kiss. This is a time-honored tradition after all. Once the prince should wake his princess up with a kiss. Hey, you're finally awake, princess. She opens her almond wide eyes. They're beautiful, translucent. She seems extremely frightened, but for some reason... She kicks me in the gut with all her might. Why? My name is of little importance. Not that I have one anyway.
今、私にキスを。
Relax, it was just a little peck on the cheek.
そういう問題じゃねえ。
What are you getting so flustered for? Aren't you trained for a lot more than just kissing? She's pointing a butterfly knife at me for some reason. Wait, a knife?
私は決めたんだ。
She mutters something to herself as if to spur herself on.
自分の身は自分で守る。
Wait, I'm on your side.
私に味方なんかいない。私は一人だ。
I understand why you might think that way, but together we can escape from this cruel world and be free. Oh, is she actually thinking about it?
あんたに私の何がわかるってんだよ。
Whoa, watch out. She swings the knife around without any consideration of where the blade might end up, and it grazes my shirt. Damn it. I had to take that knife from her first. I don't know anything yet. Why don't you tell me about yourself? I calmly approach the girl one step at a time. I move slowly to show that I don't intend to hurt her. If you want to get to know someone, all it takes is a little conversation. I'm sure that'd go for us too. Alright, one more step.
じゃあまずはあんたのことを教えてくれ。
Everything depends on what I say next. It's not like I actually know much about myself though. I guess there is one thing I'm certain of. My ding-dong's less than 8 centimeters long. She turns pale and the knife slides from her hand and drops onto the floor.
来んな変態。こっち来んな。
She's backing right up against the wall to get away from me, but at least I've managed to accomplish my goal. Alright, I'll stay right here. Carefully not to freak her out anymore, I crouch down slowly to pick up the knife, my hand still tied behind my back. Right, I'll just use this to cut the rope.
こら、うるさいぞ。
Whoops! I quickly slipped the knife into my pocket. He didn't see that, did he?
おとなしくしていろ。もうじき出航だ。
Oh no, I finally managed to get my hands on a knife, but if we said so now, it'll all have been for nothing. If I were to try and escape now, though, that old man would still be in the way. Should I kill him using the knife? Me? Kill someone? Of course, I'm prepared to do anything. Hey, I think we've sprung a leak down here. Could you come take a look?
なんだと？
The unsuspecting mare climbs down into the hold.
どこだ？どこも浸水なんてしてないじゃないか。
I take aim for the defenseless man's back while keeping a close eye on my surroundings. I wait calmly and quietly for my chance. No, it's not me he's noticed. It's the girl, hiding behind some crates. Now, it's now or never.
カレン！
親父？
What?
ったく余計なことをしてくれやがって。
And now I'm getting yelled at by the girl I was trying to save.
カレン！なんだその口の利き方は。だいたいお前は町長の娘としての自覚がだな。
親とか子とかなくだらねえことどうでもいいだろ。
So it seems that the girl's name is Kuritsu Karen, and that she's the mayor's daughter. And the reason she was hiding in the hold of the boat...
おいあんた、あんたのせいで計画が全部パーじゃねえか。こんなクソ田舎から抜け出して本土に行くっていう計画がよ。
That's why.
またそんなくだらないことを考えていたのか、この不良娘が。だいたい島を出てどうやって生きていくつもりだ。宿はどうする？食事は？
なもんどうにでもなる。私はまだ若いんだ。
人は一人では生きていけん。ましてやお前のような子供はな。
私は子供なんかじゃねえよ。
The two of them start quarreling, apparently having quite forgotten about me. In any case, I should really seize this chance. While they're preoccupied, I take the knife out of my pocket. I cut the rope from my wrist and sprint away. Try to catch me if you can.
彼、お前は警察を呼んでこい。
はあ？なんで私が？
いいから早くしろ。
That's it. Go right ahead and keep arguing. By the time you're done, I'll be long gone. Yippee! I'm free! Now, which way do I go? Having reached what it looks like to be the town's main street, I come to a halt. I scan the area, but everything looks totally unfamiliar to me. No, I vaguely remember this street. I think it's where the police officer nabbed me this afternoon. In that case, the town center should be over to the right, and the road to the left should lead down to the shore. There are more places to hide in the town, but there's a smaller risk of me being spotted on the shore. I can hear footsteps behind me. This is no time to stop and think. I have no idea where I'm going, so I might as well follow my intuition. Wait, in theory, you should always run downwind to keep your pursuers from sniffing you out.
見つけたぞ。貴様そこ動くなよ。
Whoops! But where's the wind coming from? Okay, with this, the writing is no longer blue. Well, not as blue, but like... I think this is like a choice thing. Let's go right. Hey, I'm back where I started.
愚か者が。もう逃げ場はないぞ。
Blocking out the path, the mercilessly starts driving me back. Behind me is the pitch black ocean. I can only imagine what would become of me. Were I to slip into it.
残念だが、貴様の悪あがきもここまで。
Looks like my back's to the wall. Wait, come any closer and I'll take my own life.
私は一向に構わんが。
Well, that's mean.
間もなく警察も来るだろう。
In other words, it's a one-on-one right now. In that case, I should be able to manage something, though I don't want to get too rough with him. Permission to save the world, not to destroy it.
そうだ。妙なことは考えないことだ。
Damn it! I can't let everything end here. What's that sound? A boat? No, a jet ski.
君、乗って！
Nah, it's blue. I think I'm just retarded. A solitary jet ski is starting over in our direction across the open water. For a moment, it looks like it might crash right into the seawall, but then it takes a U-turn and just grazes the end of the jetty.
死にたくなければ私についてきて！
A clear, crisp voice, like the ringing of a bell. I kick off the concrete and jump down onto the jet ski, as though drawn by the girl's voice. Oh, I actually made it.
捕まって！飛ばすよ！
Huh? Whoa. She revs the engine and the entire body is jerked
ほ
backwards.
ら、ちゃんと捕まってないと危ないよ！
But where should I... Ah, I see. That's what she meant. I wrap my arms around her waist. She's more slender and girlish than I'd expect from someone so reckless.
まったく、手間かけさせないでくれるかな。間に合ったからよかったものの、一歩間違ってたらどうなってたか。
Thanks, you saved me. Did she?
それで、どうしてあんな島に？こっちの段取りも考えてよ。
The plan? What are you talking about?
何って聞いてない？第21次人工レゾネーター計画。そっか、まだ記憶が定着してなかったんだ。もう、暁の言うことはいっつも当てにならないんだから。どうしよう。まだエリちゃんもこっちに来てないし。まずはラボと通信を。
All sorts of questions are racing through my mind. Though the only one I really need to know right now, though, is... What's your name?
リンカーネーション。
Have we met before? I feel like I've heard that name somewhere. In fact, the moment I heard it, I was flooded with
詳
nostalgia.
しい話は後で。ね。教えてあげなくちゃいけないこと、いっぱいいっぱいあるんだから。
I get the impression that Din is trying unsuccessfully to mask her happiness. There's obviously rather a lot that needs explaining to
やっ
me.
ぱり、私だったんだ。
Did you say something?
こっちの話。
When I look back, the island has disappeared below the horizon. It's just the two of us, alone at sea. I don't feel the slightest bit of anxiety. So, where are we headed?
決まってる。ちょっと世界を救いに。
That day, I was still unaware that my encounter with this goat only the start of my journey. But I save the rest of that story for another day. Right now, I just want to express my gratitude for being granted this fateful meeting with Dean.
アイランド。
Sick! F2. Left. I've only been running for a few minutes, but for some reason my heart feels like it's about to burst from my chest. And that's not all. I'm grasping for breath, and my legs are shaking like crazy.
いい加減諦めろ。この島に逃げ場なんてないぞ。
I can hear the mare approaching from behind. I don't have the strength to run anymore, though. Why? This isn't how it's supposed to. I sink to my knees on the sand. I feel like an old man, weak with age and illness. I look up at the vast starry sky. The gentle sound of the waves playing in my ears. It reminds me of when I first woke. I'm not sure if that's blue or not. It's white? Yeah, it looks white. I think this is the same spot. The wide of the beach seems to extend forever. This is the place where everything started. I feel like I've come a long way though. Like I finally arrived at the destination after a very long journey. Yep. We've definitely started on the new route. I think there's a blue tinge to it, but it seems completely white. Maybe it was too much for me to handle? Maybe I've reached my limit. Okay, now it's blue. Yeah. Okay, so it's changing slightly. My mouth seems to be moving on its own. It's the one word which is etched into the depths of my memory. The name of the girl I was supposed to save. Yeah, it's changing! Yeah. Okay, so now it's intertwining. So it looks like I cannot play this as the first video. So what I have to do is I have to redo it. Yep. The name of the one I can no longer save. Before there was only one option, but now there's two. Dinne or dinne. Rename or dinne. Dinne. The same thing. Dinne or dinne. Dinne or dinne. Dinne or dinne. What happens if I choose dinne? Dinne. At that moment, I hear footsteps approaching over the sand. A slender pair of legs enter my field of vision.
どうして？もしかして。
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click auto and see what happens.
あなた、名前は？
Okay, so it seems like it's leading me back to the start, so what happens if I do dinne? Oh! I remember! Dinne. How could I have forgotten? Dinne. That's the name of the girl whose future I've stolen. The name of the girl who loved me so much that she sacrificed her world for my sake. That's right. I've come here from the future. I'm here to restore the world I've destroyed. And to give back the future I took from that girl. I'm going to return to the day I met her and kill my past self. It's the reason I live, and the reason I'll die. Yes, that is my destiny. But... Dinne! At that moment, I hear footsteps approaching over the sand.
誰？
Okay, so it's not how do you know my name, this time it's who's there. Amazing! Hey, Dinne, why did you send me to this era?
どうして
Why do you push me and her together again?
どうして私の名前
Oh, cause it sounds you don't see the yep. Why did you send me to this girl who shares your name?
もしかしてあなたは
Are you telling me to repeat the mistakes I made that day? As if I don't want to go through anything like that ever again. No. Yeah, she's wrong. I'm not your Setsuna. That was my first mistake. We became attracted to each other because I messed up at this point. I ended up taking her life because I couldn't make this clear. That's what created the need for me to go to the future to obtain a time machine. And that's why I utterly destroyed that girl's world. However, yeah, I'm just a traveler. It's not too late. The police should be here soon. You'd better get out of here before you get caught up in this. If I don't get close to her, there won't be any need to go to the future, and that girl will be okay. Everybody will be okay if I just don't show up there. That's all I have to do. Then I'll never see a future like that again.
待ってだってあなたは
No, there's one more thing I have to do. Say, no. I don't know who you are, but will you listen to me? I look straight into that lovely face of hers as I speak. To this girl, the mirror image of the other one. I tell her what I told that girl on a certain winter's day, and what I should have said on that summer's day. You may have gone through some rough times, but the future is wide open for you. One day you'll be able to love again. That's all. I've told her what I need to do.
君
Need to.
彼女から離れなさい。
もう逃げられんぞ。観念するんだな。
Whoops, it seems my welcoming committee's here. I raise both my hands and as if I'm holding up a white flag. I should have done this right from the start, without getting obsessed with killing myself or saving the world or whatever. I'll be sent to the mainland tonight and headed over to some local police station there. That's fine. It's not as if they're going to kill me anyway. Maybe I get a real name and a decent job. Then I'll start living a decently ordinary life. No doubt my days will be boring, with my alarm clock being the only outlet for my frustrations every morning. But I don't mind. As long as this girl, and the other one who will be born someday, will be there, smiling in the corner of the world. That's enough to save me too. That's why I'm taking a step forward. My first steps toward the future.
ねえあなた名前は
It's no use trying to stop me. I've already realized that I'm not worth mentioning yet. My real self was born just now. I keep on walking in silence without ever looking back, walking away from the girl I once loved. And yet,
皆さんお騒がせして申し訳ありません
she suddenly speaks up with a firm, steady voice.
この人は3000回刹那
What?
本土から来たうちの新しい使用人です
What are you talking about?
実はさっき階段から60段くらい転げ落ちてちょっとアホになっちゃったんです
I'm not the Setsuna you're looking for. And you were the only one to realize it from the start. You took advantage of my amnesia and tried to turn me into Setsuna. But this time, I'm different. I told you what I had to do. I refused to become Setsuna. So, why?
ほら話を合わせなさいよ
Why are both you and Dinne trying to drag me back into it? Why are you trying to make the same events repeat themselves?
いいのあなたこのままだと捕まっちゃうわよ
That's fine. I've already decided. If that allows me to protect both your futures and the other girls.
そしたらもう二度と会えない
Yet, why are you...
せっかく こうしてまた出会えたのに。
Why are you still you, Rinne? Oh, yeah, I remember now. I haven't changed a bit either. I'm Sanzenkai Setsuna. Hey, Rinne. Come to think of it, you never asked me whether or not I believed in destiny. You would have probably shaken your head without a second thought. That's the kind of girl you were. You were never in doubt and never gave up. Once you believed in something, you would see it through to the end, even if it meant sacrificing yourself. Just like this girl, who threw herself into the ocean because she believed in her destiny. I'm still not sure. Does destiny really exist? And if it does, are people able to escape it? What kind of conclusion might these words of mine lead us to? Starting today, I'll be joining you all here on this island. Again, nice to meet you. Anyway, thanks a lot for saving me.
とりあえず、どういたしましてとだけ言っておくわ。
The mayor and the others soon leave the scene. And on this familiar beach, with the familiar sound of the waves in the background, I'm left alone with the girl.
自己紹介がまだだったわね。私の名前は
Ohara Rinne, 17 years old, right? The only daughter of the Ohara family, one of Urashima's 3 families. She was lost at sea 5 years ago and miraculously found alive 2 months ago.
何？ストーカー？
Yeah, I even know what kind of panties you're wearing today. Want me to guess?
いい。
They've got a polar bear print on them.
残念。外れよ。
But you do have a pair like that, don't you?
持ってないし。
Why is she averting her gaze? Anyway, Rinne.
いきなり呼び捨て？
Then, Ohara-san?
なんだか気持ち悪いから、リンネでいい。
I mean, I've been calling everyone else by their first names anyways. Yeah, I think so too. Can I ask you something? You just said we'd been reunited. What did you mean by that? This is supposed to be our first meeting, and at least in this timeline. And she wouldn't know that I'm not Setsuna at this point.
もしかして、覚えてない？
Huh? Wait, does she remember?
ゆうべ会ったじゃない。ここで。
Here? Last night? Now that she mentions it, I do vaguely recall something like that.
私ね、この浜辺を散歩してたの。あ、別に夜遊びとかじゃなくてね。日課なの。ただの暇つぶしのね。
I know that very well.
その時、どこかから私の名前を呼ぶ声が聞こえてきたの。リンネって。声に向かって歩いて行ったら、あなたが倒れてた。
I see. So that's when we met. We've already met each other once in this timeline.
私、びっくりしちゃって。幻覚か何かだと思っちゃって。
That makes complete sense. You're searching for a boy who went missing 5 years ago, and then you find another guy around the same age, just lying on the beach.
それに
And...
服着てなかったし。
Oh, yeah, now that she mentions it.
ごめんなさい。あの時助けてあげていれば、こんなことには。
It's okay, don't worry about it. I'm fine now.
優しいのね。
Only to certain people.
つまり、悪い人ね。
Kind of.
じゃあ、私からも質問。
Sure. The color of my underwear is...
どうして、セツナのこと知ってるの？
Huh? That's right, I said it. I said I wasn't her Setsuna. I can only say that because I know who he was.
どうしてあなたが知ってるの？島の大人は誰も知らないって言ってたのに。あなたは、何者なの？
Is it okay to tell her? Can I tell her that we went to Borujima together in search of her Setsuna? And that she died because she mistakenly believed me to be him?
ねえ、教えて。
Dinah looks looks at me straight in the eye with a piercing gaze. I feel like she'd seen through it immediately if I came up with a random cover story, and that might end up hurting this pure and innocent princess. I came here from the future. The truth escapes my lips before I can stop it.
未来
That's right. I traveled through time to meet you. Hey, this is no laughing matter.
何そのありえない口説き文句
Wait a minute, I'm not trying to hit on you.
おかしい。こんなに笑ったの久しぶり。
Listen, I use a real time machine to...
信じるよ。
Huh? She looks up at me after wiping the tears from the corners of her eyes.
だって、私もタイムトラベラーだから。
I see. Yeah, she's right. Didn't I spent 5 years asleep in a cold sleep machine, and I've traveled here from a distant future using a time machine. We've both crossed through time to meet here. Almost like the couple from the legend.
いいの。すぐじゃなくても。あなたが話してくれる気になるまで待つから。だって、時間はいくらでもあるもの。でも、話さないからね。そのと。
Oops.
そうそう、言い忘れてたけど、お風呂の場所は、
Dina stops and looks wide-eyed at me when she enters the living room. Oh, sorry for doing this without asking. I got a little bored, so I decided to clean the place.
すごい。窓までピカピカ。
The mop got dirty, so I washed it out and put it out to dry in the backyard. I also took out the burnable waste. Collection day isn't until tomorrow, but I'm sure they won't mind putting it out the night before. I also noticed some vegetables in the fridge. They seem to be going limp, so how about we eat meat tomorrow and make curry with them? Hey, what's wrong, Dina?
ねえ、あなたもしかして家事が得意だったりする？
Well, I can't say how good I am, but I can do some basic cooking, cleaning, and laundry.
これはなかなかの掘り出し物だったみたいね。
What am I to you, an antique?
とはいえ、腐っても御三家がただ働きさせるわけにはいかないわね。お給料いくらがいい？
100 million per day.
そうね。住み込みだし、1万円くらいが妥当かしらね。
She isn't even listening to me. I don't really need the money. I just started working out of habit.
ダメよ。頑張った分はちゃんと報われなきゃ。
Efforts?
どうしたのよ。きょとんとしちゃって。
No, it's nothing.
変な人。
Dine flashes a carefree smile. Do I really have the right to be laughing here with her? Did I really put in enough effort? No, I'm only getting started here. This is just the beginning, the starting line. Whether or not my effort will be rewarded depends entirely on what I do from here on out. Well, I guess that's enough. Considering that I'm getting 3 meals a day and a place to sleep, I can't imagine a better arrangement than this.
あら、安い男ね。あなたって。
Don't be ridiculous. Nothing's worth more than living to see tomorrow.
そうかもしれないわね。
I noticed Dina's expression darken for a brief moment. It was only a slight change. Anyone else would probably have overlooked it, but I can tell. She was suddenly thrown into the future after having lost her beloved. And she's not mature enough to just be grateful for having survived her ordeal. But that's okay. She can still find happiness. She'll fall in love with someone again, someday. It must be tough sometimes, living in this large mansion alone with your mom. But you can still leave me to do all the chores from now on. I'm a man, so I'm pretty strong, you know.
へえ、この体で？
She runs her fingers over my flank. What are you doing?
あばら骨打ちまくり。骸骨みたいよ、あなた。
Well, I've been on a pretty strict diet lately.
最近私も体重増えてきちゃってて、こんなに痩せるなんて 一体どんなダイエット法？
It's a secret.
1、2、3。
Stop counting my ribs.
あなたはもう少し肉をつけた方がいいわ。それから、ヒゲと髪を整えなさい。そうすればモテるから。
I don't really care about being popular.
お金にも異性にも興味がない。あなた、一体何が楽しくて生きてるの？
It's not as if I'm interested in girls. Not interested in girls. I've actually spent all my life thinking about them, you know?
あら怖い。襲われないように鍵をかけて寝なきゃ。
You spend the rest of your nights trembling in fear. Oops, maybe I'm taking this nonsense a bit too far. Anyway, it's about time for me to go and collect Kuon's dishes.
そんなことまでしてもらわなくても大丈夫よ。
Don't worry, it's just a habit.
あなたって、やっぱり変な人。
Well, I've come from the future after all.
そうそう、お風呂の場所なんだけど。
Oh, it's at the end of the hallway, to the right, isn't it? I put away the cleaning supplies and turned to leave the living room. But just as I'm about to exit the
あ
door...
りがとう、せつな。
Huh?
私とお母さんのこと、気にかけてくれて。
Never mind that. Did you just call me Setsuna? Isn't that name of your beloved?
みんなの前でそう名乗っちゃったもの。嘘がバレたら大変。
I think they've already noticed, especially the mayor. He seemed extremely reluctant to give in.
それに、なんだかその名前が一番しっくりくる気がするもの。
Yeah, I think so too. Maybe she retained some memories of what happened before as well. No, it couldn't be. It's probably just my wishful thinking. But Dinne isn't here right now. This girl isn't the same Dinne I spent my days with back then. That's right, not yet at least.
これからよろしくね、せつな。
Yeah, please do, Dinne. Hi, I'm Ohara Kwon. Nice to meet you. I'm not gonna read these. Wait, yes, I have to. Oh, it's been a while since I last did this, so it's kind of awkward. I'm Sansakai Setsuna. I just moved in today. With Dinne, I could talk without reserve, but I can't think of what to say to Kuon. No, it hasn't been that long since I first met Dinne, so I shouldn't be too frank with her either. Okay, Setsuna-san. That heart symbol's really nice after all. It's kind of soothing. You can think of me as a servant of sorts. Just call me whenever you need something. I will. Or keep passing me your little notes, I guess. Alright, I should be fine to leave, now that I've collected the dishes and got to the formalities out of the way, but... I'm frozen in place, trapped in front of the closed door. Nirvan's words crossed my mind.
立ち止まるな! 振り返るな!
He kept saying he was going to kill me, but despite that, he gave me the push in the back when I needed it most. He reminded me that there was still things left for me to do. Hey, come on. And this woman allowed me to live, even though I took the life of her daughter. Just as I'd fallen as deep as I could. She gave me a pat on the head. Pat on the back, I mean. Then sent me to the future. All for her daughter, for Dinne's sake. No, there's no point in telling her. If some simple words of gratitude or remorse had been enough, there wouldn't have been any need for me to go to the future. I didn't set out on this long journey to atone for my sins or to repay my gratitude. I won't repeat my mistakes. I mutter quietly so my words won't reach Kuon's ears. What did you say, Setsuna-san? I'll be bringing up your meal starting tomorrow. Thanks. Now we can spend time together every day. I bow deeply towards the door. It wasn't me who loved Dinne the most, but her. She's the one who wanted to spend her days with Dinne more than anyone. Yeah, every day. Forever. It's my job to protect their life together. I won't take Dinne from her ever again. That's my new mission.
せつな？
Dine peeks out from the mangrove forest before trotting towards me.
やっぱり刹那だ。ここにいると思った。
I figured you'd be here too, Dine. What made you think so?
だって刹那、海が似合うもの。
Do I? It has always been my dream to gaze out over the ocean on a night like this.
女の子と二人きりで
Well, I suppose I'd be lying if I denied that.
スケベ。
Her ringing laughter tells me that there's no malice behind her words. Looking at her like this, everything suddenly starts feeling real to me. That's right, my dreams have come true. But, if possible, I'd like to have even more people here. I wouldn't be here without the help of many, many people. I'd be so happy if we could all just laugh together one day. Of course, that's impossible. That's an impossible dream.
私もそう思うよ。
Dinna quietly answers then kicks the sand at her feet.
いつか、たくさんの人たちと一緒に遊べたらって。
She believes that she has Suit Blight syndrome, and she needs Setsuna with her to help her overcome her fear. Just like the other Dinne, who once bathed in the morning light on Burojima. Like Dinne, who boldly stepped out of their cave.
ねえ、少し歩かない？
Your daily routine?
そう、ただの日課。
Shoulder to shoulder, Dinne and I walk along beside the surf. We stop a few times, playing with the water or the sand.
不思議。なんだかずっと昔からこうしてたみたい。
Yeah, it feels that way to me too.
でも、そんなはずないわよね。だって刹那は未来から来たんだもの。ねえ、未来ってどんなところ？
Why do you ask? I thought you didn't believe me.
信じるって言ったじゃない。
But that doubtful look on your face is telling me otherwise.
これが私の信じてる顔なの。
Looks like the face of a liar to me.
そんなこと。
And that's the face she pulls when someone sees through her lies. I can tell. I know everything about her. In the future, the world has gotten so cold that everybody has to live
聞い
underground.
たことある。氷河期が来るんでしょ？確か今から1、2万年後くらい？
Oh wow, that's pretty much right.
そんなに未来なのに地下にこもるくらいしかできないなんて変なの。
Don't blame me. That's just how it
テ
was.
ラフォーミングするとか宇宙に移住するとかいろいろできそうじゃない。
Then how about you develop the technology for that, so people will be able to lead better lives in the future?
嫌よ。だって他人に幸せを分けてあげられるほど余裕ないもの、私。
I suppose everyone felt that way. Dinez said that we have plenty of time, but it may not be that easy to change what the world will look like in 20,000 years from now.
ああ、嫌になっちゃう。いっそ明日にでも氷河期が来ればいいのに。みんな地下で暮らすようになれば、私だってもっと。
You think you'd be happier and more cheerful that way?
何よ。あなた私のこと暗くて気難しい人間だとでも思ってるの？
You're not?
だいたい合ってるけど。
Well, excessive cheerfulness gets annoying too. There's something to be said for both types.
あなたはどっちが好みなの？
I just said, both have their ups and downs.
優柔不断ね。
What do you like about those types?
短所しかないわ。何それ？気持ち悪い。
Don't you think it's cute?
まさか可愛いつもりでやってたの？
Just forget about it.
忘れないわよ、絶対。
No, forget about it right now. As we continue our idle chatter, we reach the far end of the beach. It's the furthest that Dinne is able to go.
もっと聞かせて。あなたはどんな旅を続けてきたの？
It's not that interesting of a story, really.
じゃあ、生まれは？この島の人じゃないんでしょ？
No idea. It's been so long that I've forgotten.
この島に来る前はどこにいたの？前にもこの島に来たことがあるの？
You've been doing nothing but asking questions. I don't remember you being so curious. Oh, whoops. But it wasn't my slip-up that silenced
だって
her.
あなたから何も聞いてこないんだもの。なんだか私のことばっかり知られてるみたいでずるい。
Well, I'm a stalker after all. I know every last detail about her, but if I don't mention any of it by mistake, it'll make her suspicious of me. What should I talk about?
ずっと一人旅をしてきたの？寂しくない？
Maybe I was. Maybe that's why I continued my journey.
恋人はいないの？さっき異性に興味がないわけじゃないって言ってたけど。
Too bad, but no, not in this world, at least.
そっか。じゃあ、私と同じね。
Oh, I just thought of something we can talk about. We could discuss Setsuna. But would it save her to talk about him? If I went and fetched her the skeleton, would she be convinced? No, I'm pretty sure she already has a hunch. But then, what exactly is she searching for on this island? On this beach? What does she really want? Oh yeah, that's something I don't know yet. I don't know how she feels about anyone other than Setsuna, or what she expects from them. Why don't you try making some friends, Rine?
友達？
Yeah, friends. You should be playing with girls your own age, rather than hanging out with some strange guy like me.
でも、
But you can't go outside during the day. Don't think about it too hard. Anyone will do. How about some delinquents who'd go out and play with you at night? My dream came true today. It wasn't that great of a dream. It didn't save the world. I didn't save the world from destruction, nor did I save the life of the girl I love. And I went about it in a pretty roundabout way, but it came true. So tomorrow I'll start working towards my next dream. I'll take it slow, step by step, in order to never make the same mistakes again. Well, I'm done now. I'll be back next time, and the dogs are howling, so that's my cue to leave. Bye bye.
頑張って覚えておくね。はぁ